Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Lena and welcome to my channel. I am an online teacher and my channel is all about my experiences teaching online. So if you'd like to hear more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out videos each week. And in this video, I wanted to talk to you about how you can teach online as an ESL online teacher independently. I'm going to give you some strategies. Well, I've been teaching online now for over 2 years, and I have just loved this experience. I think it's amazing. I've learned so much, and I just love for teachers to be able to discover this because it's so convenient. It's wonderful to be able to work at home and for someone to give you the lesson plans. I mean, you don't have to plan lessons. As a teacher, it's a wonderful benefit. So I just love being able to do it. I think that the pay is very wonderful too. Can I use that word enough? Wonderful? Okay. But it is. It's a very competitive pay. I was very pleased to be able to take, upwards of $20 an hour to teach at home. I felt like I'm saving money and gas, and then I'm gaining the conveniences of working at home. So wonderful. So after doing this for a while, I realized that I'm pretty valuable out here as an ESL online teacher. And with us having all of this technology to help us to teach all over the world, we are so valuable and we are so desirable. So knowing that, I realized that I have a lot of potential here to make a lot more money than what I'm actually making with these companies. Now, I think working for these companies is an excellent way to begin. But if you want to work for yourself, it is definitely something to consider because people working for themselves in this business make a whole lot more money. Now, it does take some work and figuring things out, but you're valuable. And the parents are paying these other companies for a lot more than what you are actually getting paid as a teacher. So if you're willing to put in the time and build it up, it's worth it. And I have actually done this, so I have some tips to share with you so that you can gain some of your own independent customers. And then they can pay you whatever you would desire to be paid. And you can set your own, what your own rate is. I would suggest starting out at a lower rate just to kind of gain some exposure and, get some students first. And then after you feel more confident and you're getting more bookings, then I would raise those prices up. But I'm going to give you some tips and things that you can use to help get yourself going. So if you want to teach independently, you have some tools to help you. Okay, first thing that you should consider if you're teaching online by yourself is how am I going to create my lessons? I've gained some experience teaching for other people and they have given me lessons, but now how do I make my own? What do I do about that? Well, there are so many resources online that can help you with curriculum, okay? You can piece together your own curriculum for your student, and that works really wonderfully because a lot of times students, they just want to practice their English. And so if you're there and you have some things to help you all practice or you have a topic to talk about, that works out really well. But if you want a more systematic way to teach your student, there are many ways or many places to go for this. And one place that I'm going to suggest for you is engo.com. It's ENGOO.com. And I will put this information in my description box so you can have it. But if you go there, you have free access to curriculum based upon what the child's level is. So you can make it for a younger child, you can make it for a preschooler, you can make it for an adult. So they give you tools to help you with teaching, and it's a very systematic way of teaching, and it's free. So that's one thing that you can do to create your curriculum, because that is one of the benefits of working for someone else. It's you don't have to think about the plan. But with Ngo, it makes it very easy for you. So that's one way to get you started. The next thing to think about is, how are you going to get paid? Well, I have been successful in receiving payments on PayPal, and many people use this all over the world. So that is one way. If you set up an account, you can send out invoices to your students and then they can pay that way. There is just a minor fee that PayPal will take for doing this transaction for you, but it's very minimal and it's very successful. Now that's worked for me in the countries that I've worked with, but it might not work for all companies. So that might be something you have to do a little research in and finding the right method to get paid. But for me, PayPal has been very beneficial. To schedule my students, I've used Calendly, and this is actually very good too. There is a service fee for it after you've used it for a couple months. They do have a free version, then they have a upgraded version of it, but it helps you to set your schedule. If somebody wants to make an appointment with you, you could give them the link and then they can choose from the days that you've already set out in your calendar, and then once that spot is taken up, then it's removed from your schedule. So it's like you don't have to think about making these schedules or appointments with your students. They can just go to your link and then they can make an appointment, and then from there you can actually have them pay you through Calendly. So you can link your PayPal account to Calendly and then they can actually pay you through Calendly. So it makes it so easy. And then the last thing you have to think about is, where are the students going to come from? Well, I've had success with advertising on Fiverr. Fiverr is a very good place for independent contractors. They advertise a lot of different services. So teachers will advertise, writers, many different things, but you can put an account up there as an ESL teacher and you will get some people who are interested. It might take some time to get recognized, and you have to kind of build up your reviews so that people can see that you're a good teacher. But you could put your advertisement there, and I would suggest you set your prices fairly low, and so that you can get more students at first, and then you raise your prices and give them packages. Like you can give them a package for maybe just a short class, 15 minutes, and then you can give them a package for a 30-minute class or even an hour class. So or even having like what you would want to charge for 7 classes with you. So there's different ways that you can set your packages up on Fiverr. But that's been a very successful tool for me to find students. And once people see that you're an ESL teacher, they might want to hire you for other services too. So just keep in mind, they might contact you and ask you to read over something or make a video for something, or there's many different things that they just might want to hire you as an ESL teacher for them, who since you speak English, they want to use your knowledge and expertise. So I've had a lot of experience or good feedback with Fiverr. It's worked well for me. But other people have done things like advertise at universities, put in a Google advertisement, that way. So there's other ways that you can advertise. It all depends on where you are in the world. And, sometimes if you are in America, it might be a little bit harder to try to find your students. But, if you find that you are in a place in America where they have a lot of people who are still trying to learn English, maybe you can hang your signs at the local grocery store, something like that. So, but if you're in another part of the world, like, where English is not the first language, then you have a nice, ripe variety of students right there that you can start working with. So these are some suggestions if you'd like to go this route. And if you have questions for me, I'd love to help you out with what I've learned in my experiences doing this. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.